In this part of the unit circle video, I'm just going to handle the radian measure now. And there's really only two measures you need to have memorized. Pi over 6 and pi over 4. Okay? And let me put the pi over 4 in blue like I did for the degrees when I did the degrees video. Alright, so this is going to be pi over 4. Okay, and then just like in the degrees video, I'm going to count by multiples. So here's 0, 1 pi over 6 or pi over 6, 2 pi over 6. Notice I'm jumping the middle one in the quadrant, like I did in the degrees. 3 pi over 6. Okay, so I have 1 pi over 6, 2 pi over 6, 3 pi over 6, and just keep counting up. 4 pi over 6, 5 pi over 6, 6 pi over 6, 7 pi over 6, 8 pi over 6, 9 pi over 6, 10 pi over 6, 11 pi over 6, and lastly 12 pi over 6, which makes sense because that's going to reduce to 2 pi. And just as a side note, the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, and the unit circle, the radius is 1, so it makes sense that I get back to 2 pi, just as a side note. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and count by pi over 4. So pi over 4, 2 pi over 4, 3 pi over 4, let's see, 4 pi over 4, 5 pi over 4, 6 pi over 4, I bring this up just a little, 6 pi over 4, 7 pi over 4, and lastly 8 pi over 4, which reduces to the 2 pi. And then go back and reduce any others that reduce. So pi over 6 is good, pi over 4, this will be pi over 3. Both of these straight up are going to reduce to pi over 2. 2 pi over 3. Reduce. 3 pi over 4 is fine. 5 pi over 6 is fine. Both of these reduce to just pi, as it should, because half of 2 pi is pi. 7 pi over 6. 5 pi over 4. 4 pi over 3. Okay, reduces from the 8 pi over 6. The ones at the very bottom are both going to reduce to 3 pi over 2. Okay, let's see, this reduces to 5 pi over 3. 7 pi over 4 is good, 11 pi over 6 is good, and I already reduced it back at 0 both to 2 pi. So that completes labeling up the unit circle between the three videos.